guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie and it is time! We are gonna decorate for Christmas today in the book room, and we're gonna do my bookshelves while we're at it because I have some rearranging to do after I did my big book unhaul. So we're gonna do a little combo of both, but I am so excited. I actually really wasn't in the Christmas mood until I came home the other night and Jensen had completely decorated our house for Christmas while I was at my friend's house, and it actually snowed in Ohio last night, so I woke up to snow on the ground. So it's definitely put me in the mood now to decorate, which I'm happy about. But I have all of my decorations here. I'm gonna do a little haul of everything I have for the book room. Last year, my book room was completely different than it is this year, so we're definitely gonna be setting things up differently. But I still have, of course, my pink theme going on. So let me show you guys what I have, and then we'll get to decorating and rearranging my bookshelves while we're at it. Definitely have some fixing to do because a lot of this stuff was just in a bag. This looks so weak right now. This is my little bow Christmas tree. I'm obsessed with it. I'm pretty sure the Christmas tree is from Target last year, and then I just tied my own bows around it. We have my little pink Christmas tree. I'm obsessed with all the decor I have in here. It makes me so happy because pink is my love language. Look how cute she is. I honestly forget everything I have in here. I have this cute little gingerbread house. It's like a light blue and pink theme. I'm pretty sure this is from Hobby Lobby. Oh my goodness, I forgot about her. This cute little candle. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Guys, this smells like a gingerbread house, and look how cute my little gingerbread is. I have a candle holder. It's not really Christmas themed, but I have candles to go in this that are Christmas, so this is going out, of course. This is probably my favorite thing that I put out, and it's a little Christmas wreath, and then I just DIY'd my own bows all over it, and I have a perfect place to hang this, so I'm so excited. I don't know where I'm gonna put her yet, but she's a little Christmas pink reindeer. She's adorable. Let me know if you guys are the people that decorate for Christmas in November or if you wait till December. I feel like if you decorate in December, you don't have enough time to completely enjoy it, but I do understand because obviously Thanksgiving hasn't even happened, but I just like to take it all in, so that's why we're doing it right now. I have this cute little reindeer basket. I think I gave it to Jensen actually, but she has it in here, so I might be putting it out and putting books in it or something. These are so cute. These are my pink candy canes. These are gonna go on my couch. These are another one of my favorite things I have for my book room for Christmas. They're these little nutcrackers. They're so cute. I'm obsessed with the colors on them, and there's my cat right there. But these are so cute, and they have a, I don't know if this will still work. Yay! They have a little automatic light, so I can turn these on and off when I'm in the book room for the ambiance. And then I have these two little bow candle holders that I put them in. This is a little candy jar. It's not specifically Christmas themed, but I think I might use it. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here. I might have to get some candy to fill it with, but it's just a cute little bow candy holder. And then last but not least, I have this cozy little gingerbread house blanket that I'll put on my reading chair probably. Look how cute she is. This is all the decor I have to decorate. I'm so excited. So let's get into the Christmas decorating. First and foremost, we're gonna set up this area because I want to play a Christmas movie while I redo my bookshelves. Let's decorate this first. Also, if you guys don't know, I'm doing 75 Day Booked on my shorts, my Instagram, and my TikTok. So if you're interested in seeing like daily vlogs of reading, that's where those are. Okay, we're just gonna keep this area simple because I have my projector on here and I want to put a Christmas tree on here because I feel like it's a good place for it. But I just put my little gingerbread man right there, and we're gonna watch Home Alone while I go tackle the bookshelf. So let's start. I have a stack of Christmas books and I kind of want to display them like front and center for the holidays. So I think I'm gonna move these to this shelf because this is where I have the most extra room, and then we'll put our Christmas books right here. Okay, we just finished our little Christmas area. Now I'm gonna work on this area. I feel like it's just a mixture of random romances and fantasy, so I'm going to kind of make sure I put all the fantasy together and then kind of cut it off and then go into the rest of the romance because I just don't like the way it's looking. So let's work on this next. queer reads that I pulled from this shelf that I want to try to fit in here. So let's try to do that. Yay! Except should this one go over here because it will be with this author. Also, this isn't with this author. Okay, cute. Now we need to add something Christmassy. I just had to do some minor adjustments to my bookshelf. Most of them were how I like. I feel like we added the perfect amount of little Christmas decor, so let's run through it really quick and then we're gonna do my chair and set that up. So we obviously did the main focus, which is the little Christmas section. I love this house. Again, I think it's from Hobby Lobby from last year. And then all of my Christmas books right there. Over here, I moved my mini bookshelf right here, and then I added these two little jelly cats I got recently. They're just the little marshmallows with earmuffs on, so perfect for the winter time, and I think they look so cute sitting in front of my queer section right here. And then I kept all of this the same because I have had it like this forever and I just love the way it looks, so I don't really want to change anything about it. And then I ended up adding this little guy over here. He's from an antique store and he's a little bear riding a polar bear, and then has a little backpack with another little bear. So I think he's so cute, but it's the perfect little Christmas decor touch for my bookshelves this winter. And now let's get this area situated again. Now that we have my chair done and my bookshelves done, it's time to move on to the rest of the room and make it super Christmassy. So let's start by hanging my wreath and then we'll move on to the rest. I need to flip her up, but here she is. This corner back here, I'm gonna put a bunch of books that I've read within the past month that will not fit on my shelf still, and just extra books that I'm in the process of picking up. So that's where these are gonna go for easy access. Couch is done. I'm obsessed with it. We have this little gingerbread house that Jessica got last year, and she had it downstairs, but I stole it and put it up here, so hopefully she doesn't mind. And then of course I have my second candy cane over here, so I feel like it ties in perfectly with the Christmas theme. This is my little cozy Christmas couch. I'm basically done decorating, but I do have a little DIY I want to do for my big mirror over here. I've seen people like gluing together pieces of fabric or ribbon and then just hanging it on their mirrors, so I think I'm gonna do that to add the final touch to this room. So let's go do the DIY and then I'll come back once I'm finished. This is gonna be interesting. We literally don't have glue, so how are we gonna do this? I'm using tape because I cannot find my glue gun inserts, so I have no glue to use, so let's hope this works. This is my little creation that I just DIY'd. I basically literally just cut pieces of ribbon and then made them into loops and connected them with tape. So hopefully this stays, but let's hang it up and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do after. Okay, obviously this is too long. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tape this up onto the mirror and then I'll show you the final touch that I created. So let's do it. Okay, and then I created this bow. So we're gonna hang this up, fix it up, and then it'll be complete. I think it looked so cute and I'm happy I put the effort into finishing this. Let's cut the ends for the final touch. Go this way. Yay! Okay, I'm completely done decorating, but let's do a Christmas room tour. So obviously when you walk in, the first thing is the door and we put the little wreath up. This actually has lights on it, but I'm pretty sure the batteries are dead. So I need to change those for nighttime so I can put them on. And this is a little overview. Obviously we have the gingerbread blanket with the candy cane pillow and of course my unicorn that's always here. And then the little Christmas decorations we did were the jelly cats, the gingerbread house, and the little polar bear color over here. And then we have my gingerbread man candle. I have a little pink ambiance going. We have this little guy who I just set here. I think he's so cute. He's a little ornament. And then my tree. Over here we have my little pink tree with one of the nutcracker candles. We have my book basket with the reindeer. This part I haven't really shown you guys. Sorry, the lighting is really bright right now, but I had these little napkins that are gingerbread houses that are so cute, and I always bring drinks up here, so I thought this was perfect to just have for my drinks. I put another little candle right here and my last nutcracker and bow candle right there. And then over to the couch we have my second candy cane pillow with all of the usual stuff on here, and then the little jelly cat. That's a gingerbread house. He's so cute. And then over on my book cart I didn't do too much because I already have bows on it, but I put the little candy jar here, and then I just need to get some candy to fill it up with. And then last but not least, we obviously did the little DIY with the big bow to complete it. I think it looks so good, and I'm so excited about my Christmas-fied room. Now that I finished decorating, I figured let's go through my Christmas books that I have already so I can see what I have on deck for this upcoming season. All the books I'm showing you are books I haven't yet read. The Christmas ones that I have read, I've passed along to friends and family so they can read them because I'm not going to reread them. So the first one I have is Most Wonderful by Georgia Clark. This is a cozy winter Christmas story about 3 different siblings and all of their love stories. We have sapphic and queer romance, and then I think a straight couple as well. So a big mix here, but I'm excited to read this. Also, if you guys have read any of these books and like them, let me know so I can prioritize them this Christmas. The next book I have is Lone Wolf in Lights, and this is by Stacey Kennedy. This is actually a cowboy romance. This book follows Willow, and she leaves her life in Phoenix to go open a bar in Montana where she knows no one. So she's kind of trying to create community there, but in enters bull rider Eli Cole, and he is instantly drawn to her, and they actually start a fake relationship so she can kind of become one with the locals. So this sounds really cute. The next one I have is called The Merry Matchmaker. This is by Sheila Roberts. I thought the cover of this one looked so cute, so I picked it up last year and didn't get the time to fit it in before Christmas. But it says that this is inspired by Jane Austen's Emma. This story follows Frankie, who seems to know what's best for everyone besides herself. She's kind of that person that tries to help everyone else but doesn't really take the time for herself. And she has a friend named Mitch Howard who she met 9 years ago when she opened her store, and they've been friends ever since. And he actually helped Frankie get through her divorce so many years ago, and he has also been divorced for a long time. So Frankie makes it her mission for her to find someone for Mitch, but I think that we kind of know where that's gonna go. I think it looks really cute, and let me know if you guys have read this. The next one is My December Darling. This is by Lauren Asher. I was actually sent this one last year and I'm so excited about it. I need to read it this year. It looks so cute. I'm obsessed with this cover. This is a small town Christmas novella, and I think obviously it'll be a quick little read this Christmas time, so I definitely want to get this one in by Christmas. The next one I have is The Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Sorry. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. This is by Allie Carter. This is a rivals to lovers Christmas romance mystery. I think it sounds really cute, and I heard a lot of people last year liked this one, so I definitely want to read it this year. The next one I have is called The Antisocial Season. This book follows Thea, and she is actually a firefighter, and she is just completely burnt out of her job. She doesn't want to do it anymore, so they actually offer her a job to be the new social media coordinator, but the thing is she knows nothing about social media, so she has to learn it really fast. She meets Simon, who is a library and social media coordinator, and he is supposed to help her learn everything social media. And Thea is actually Simon's high school crush, but she has no idea who he is. So as they get closer, a romance starts to bloom. I haven't heard anything about this, so if anyone's read this, let me know. The next one is The Christmas Tree Farm. I have read a couple of their books by Lori Gilmore. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like all the other books I've read by her are pretty okay for me. I think I've given them all like 3s. So not terrible reads. They're definitely like a good cozy seasonal read, but not my favorite. This book follows Kira, and she is actually a Christmas hater, but she did in fact just buy a Christmas tree farm, which doesn't make any sense, but here we are. And she meets Bennett, who's on a vacation in Dream Harbor, but he gets snowed in one day on her farm, and their first impression isn't great of each other, but obviously the holidays bring them together. together. I think this will be cute, obviously in the right setting for Christmas coming up. Let me know if you guys have read this. Of course, the cover is so adorable. These books are always like a hit or miss for me, so we will see. Next Christmas book I have is called The Holiday Swap. This is about two twins. One of them is a baker on a reality show in LA. She actually gets hit in the head and loses her ability to taste and smell, which obviously does not work for a baker. And then her twin Cass actually lives back in their hometown and is just kind of frantically trying to get her life together. And she's dealing with a breakup that just won't seem to end. So with only days until Christmas, the two twins decide to actually switch lives. So it's kind of like a parent trap sort of thing, but there are two different boys in their lives, so that'll be really confusing. We'll see how this book is. I've never read anything by Maggie Knox. We'll see if I like it. The next book I have is A Winter in New York. This is by Josie Silver. This book follows Iris, who moves to New York. While she's walking throughout the city, she notices a food place that looks familiar from a picture that her mom had taken a long time ago. So she's curious, and the next day she goes in and meets Gio, who tells her that their shop is in danger of closing because his uncle, who is the sole keeper of their secret gelato recipe, suffered from a stroke and no longer can remember the recipe. So when Iris tastes the gelato, she realizes this is identical to her mom's secret gelato recipe, and she can't tell Gio that because she doesn't want him, and she actually has no idea how her mom and Gio's uncle are connected, but she volunteers to help him recreate the recipe even though she already has it. She ends up falling in love with him and his family. It sounds really cute, and I've heard great things, so I'm excited about this. And then last but not least, I have The Kingdom of Sweets. This is by Erica Johansson. It says that this is a reimagining of the Nutcracker that tells the tale of twin sisters divided by envy and magic and set against each other on fateful Christmas Eve. So this sounds really interesting, and I feel like this is like one of my top contenders of the whole stack this Christmas. But I want to know if you guys have read any of these and what your thoughts are, and if you guys think I should read a specific one out of the stack, please let me know in the comments. But I had so much fun today decorating for Christmas and rearranging my bookshelves and making everything festive and just resetting for winter. It's like one of my favorite parts of each season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.